start now so that we can so, Atama, 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 Tabato, Tamato, Tabarina, So this session will be talking about setting short and long-term goals and plans to achieve them. I hope you all have goals. So, setting our short and long-term goals and how to achieve them. And the objective of this session is to enable individuals and members of their families to set short, medium, and long-term goals, to determine the different goals within a family, to understand the need for planning and for managing money properly in order to achieve financial goals, to learn to prioritize financial goals, to make saving plans to achieve their goals. Help you understand the objectives. The major reason for this session is so that we'll be able to set goals with our families, our personal goals and our family goals. Also, to understand the need for planning and managing our money so that we can achieve our goals, and to prioritize our financial goals, and also to make plans, saving plans to achieve our goals. So we'll be moving to identifying short and long-term goals. So let's, I don't know if you've heard this proverb before. The winds are favorable to those who know the direction their boat is going. Have we heard the proverb before? Okay, it's a Senegalese proverb. I say the wind is favorable to those who know the direction their boat is going to. So what do we think about this proverb? What do we understand about this proverb? If you want to answer any question, you identify the rest of your hand. Okay.
Thank you very much. I must be honest, I'm kind of for the first time. But my understanding of it is that we should be able to convert challenge to opportunity. So the wind, some people will see that wind as a challenge.
Yes.
But if you are able to understand that it can be turned to opportunity, then it's beneficial. That's my understanding.
A power clap for him. So who else has another opinion about it? Another opinion.
Look at that program. The wind, the direction of the road helps the way the sea goes. Now, if you allow flying boats, you should be able to know where the direction of the sea is going, so that without even paddling it, the wind will take that boat straight to the destination. So that is taking and raising the opportunities that is available, that are already endowed in that environment.
Thank you very much. So do you agree? Do you agree to the proverb, or do you apply this principle in your daily life? Is this something you do? Like from the understanding of the proverb that says the winds are favorable to those who know the direction their boat is going. Is it something, and like you said, it's like identifying opportunities and taking those opportunities. And why we are taking those opportunities is because we already have a plan. Because if you don't have a plan, when you see an opportunity, you just wait up and misuse it. So is it something that we apply to our daily life? Do we have a plan? And okay, sir.
So unfortunately, even for me, the answer is no. Because the scenario you have painted now, most of us we see it as a challenge, rather to harness, to see it as an opportunity to be harnessed. So even me, I know all we always see is challenge. So it is only those people that are able to convert the challenge to opportunity that we enjoy. Because I know that several over the time or over the year, there are the situations like that. It does not necessarily have to be physical, see, and so the unfortunate thing is that what we normally see most of the time is those challenges rather than to see as opportunity.
Everyone has a dream for the future. The best way to make the dream come true is to transform them into goals. A goal is something concrete that you want to achieve in the future. Success begins when you set out a concrete goal. Do you understand? Thank you. So, I need us to open our training manual to our training guide to page 8. So in our training guide, because this copy is written for Ghana.
I was for Zula, I want to add that. Are we in Ghana?
And it's the academic copy that we have. So, Shalape Apopa in your training guide is also known as Shalape. So we'll be reading Apopa, which is Shalape's identity card. From there we'll see our goals. So I need somebody to read for us. Who is interested? Anybody to read for me? Okay, ma'am.
Medical center, single mother of 2 children, level of education attainment, a first degree in English and German, type of education and field of study, type of occupation and field of study. She works as a school administrator in town. Migration status. Akopa is a ordinary returnee from Germany, where she used to teach English as a foreign language. She received information and support from the German government program to return to her home now. Attitude of the money, safety, financial characteristics. She saves her money in the bank. Financial characteristics of the family. Akopa's parents have a bank account where they save the money she used to send them while she was in Germany. Now that she is back in the country, they are continuing to use the same bank account for the monthly allowances she sends them. Her mother belongs to an education group. Goals: to set up a language school, to attend an entrepreneurship training that will equip her to start her own businesses. Secondary character: her parents, her children, her brother, family, who wants her to help him set up a barbing salon. Her younger sister, as well, also wants her to buy her a new smartphone. I share those friends, Abigail, a returning from Italy, her cousin, Amma, who also works in the school.
Thank you very much. A power class for us. Okay, so I want us to identify our goals. What are Akopa / Shalape? What's our goals? I want us to identify them when I do so. To set up a language school.
knowledge to guide her on.
To take advantage of the situation.
Okay, so now that we've highlighted Shalapri's goals, which of these goals can be achieved in short term and long term? Which one do you think she can achieve faster? And the one she can achieve later? The long term goal and the short term. So which of these can be achieved in the short term? I feel like progressively we have the language schools, leadership training, taking care of our parents, taking care of our children, taking care of our friends, buying a smartphone for our sister, opening a gardening service for our brother. Which one do you think she can achieve quickly? Then, which other one do we think is a short-term achievement?
Long-term achievement.
A short-term.
So which one do you think is an activity? Taking care of our family. Setting up a family planning.
Long time.
We're having a debate now. Setting up a Bible study for our brother.
Anyone that
Is it a
requires-
short term or a long term?
Anyone that requires huge financial capital will take long time.
Okay. Who is looking for short term? What do you think? Okay. So we can set up the time, we can set up the value target without having once they have the equipment needed. I understand. Mr. Benjamin.
In God are good. Anyone that requires good financial capital is a long time because before saving up, even the short time goal also require little capital. But the one that requires huge capital will take long time to achieve.
Okay. So, what of smartphone for our sister?
So, so my understanding is that the issue of funding is key, but for example, look at the issue of training. The resources required might not be huge, but it will take time. So, because somebody has to undergo training maybe like a year, 6 months. If you have all the resources today, you cannot get the training if you don't follow the normal period. So, what I'm just trying to say is that the issue of whether it's long term or short term may not be totally based on maybe the capital outlay to be used. If the entrepreneur training that is talking about, if you take him about 2 years to be certified as somebody that has that knowledge, so we cannot say short term, even though the fund required might not be so elaborate.
Okay, sir. But what they said was that she wants to set up. It means her brother already has the training, but he needs to set up his own family inside. So I understand that debate. Let's leave the two and then let's move to which of this is going to take longer time to achieve, like they don't take to which of the language school is long term. So we are yet to set the balance of the barbing salon and the smartphone for our sister.
The smartphone is just short.
It's short term. Why do you think it's short term?
Because, for example, sometimes you need smartphone for some daily activities, so you can't do it without it. So the prayer will be much on how to provide it for.
For our sister, not our child.
Not for ourselves.
It's not for ourselves, it's for our sister.
Some families, the connection is different. You understand?
The way I want to look at it, categorize it, anything that doesn't affect life, immediate life, like parents, children need to be taken care of. It's a matter of life and death. If you don't take care of anything, but all other, having, traveling, and all of that can be categorized as
Okay. But she might choose to make it a middle term goal for herself. Like, okay, my brother wants a barbing salon. I don't have the money, I can save up for it. So let me save a year to set up the barbing salon for him. Because she has other immediate needs, which is her parents' care and her children. Every 3 months she pays school fees. And they have to eat on daily basis. She has to send money to her parents on monthly basis. So we can say it's a middle term, and we can also say it's a short term, depending on her pocket.
Yes.
Then for also the smartphone to also move around that she can say she wants to save up for 3 months, and she can say she wants to do easy buy that she will pay for a year. Sometimes it happens that way. So our arguments are valid. If it's short, if it's long, if it's middle. It depends on our own personal pockets. They are yet to tell us what our financial capacity is. So we'll put this, we'll start it like this as inconclusive. Thank you very much. Thank you. So how many of you have a dream or a plan for the future? Do you have anybody here that has a dream or a plan for the future? Okay, if you have a dream or plan for the future, can you please raise up your hand?
But don't ask me those people.
I'll ask.
Don't ask me.
I would like to share because like you feel it's okay for you to share your dream or your future plan with us.
I don't think I'm going to share with you. I really do not. But anyway, sure. I pray for now. Whether it's now or the parents school, and the very my father, I want to come out of that.
It's a yes, it's a dream and the future plan. Thank you very much. Like power clap for him. Who else wants to share their future plan with us? Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. A power clap for him. Who else would like to share before we move to the next slide? Who else wants to share? Madam Okoye, why don't you want to share with us?
I know I'm put your plan. That's it. Settle down with very literate man. And now only 4 children.
Only? What is only?
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. A power clap for her.
How about the one man talking about? Is it not part of the dream?
And she wants to be the money bag herself. She don't want to be Odogu's wife. She wants to be the Odogu.
Thank you very much. So, we'll be having a spiritual activity, and I'll be giving us balloons, I'll be giving us markers. I'll be giving us balloons, and I'll tell us what we do with the balloons.
This is just for it to stand on the table, not for it's not proper.
so we all have values. So we'll be doing a small exercise, small activity. What we'll do is we'll pump this value, throw it, and then we'll write our goals. Either it's family or whatever goals we have in mind, we'll write it down. We'll write it on the value, on each value. And then we'll keep it at the back. We'll give us a pen. So we'll peg it at the back at this row. With our okay. Okay, I said we'll be, am I audible enough? Yes. Okay, so we'll be pumping the balloons and then we'll be writing our goals on the balloon. And you will notify it if you are a male or you are a female. So whatever goal you write, if it is a short-term goal, you clip it on the short-term line at the back. Then if it is a business goal, you clip it on the business line. If it is a long-term goal, you clip it on the long-term goal. And on the two sides like this, we have our family goals here, we have personal goals here. So if your long-term goal is a family goal, you peg it at this side. If it is, if your short-term goal is a personal goal, you peg it at this side of the line. I hope you understand. Okay, can we please look back and see the line? So we have short-term, we have business goals, and we have long-term goals. Then we now have personal goals here. At this side is a personal goal, while at this side is your family goal. So if my plan is to build a house in the next 3 years, it is not, I'm not the only person that wants to live in the house. I'm living there with my family. And in 3 years, that means it's a long-term goal. So I'll peg it here as my family goal. And if my short-term goal is to get a certification, like a course, like entrepreneurship training, like Sholampe, it's my personal goal. And it's a short-term goal. I'll put it on this line and it's going to be here because it's my personal goal. I hope you understand. I hope you understand. Okay, but let's
understand this
okay. Okay, so should I speak Yoruba or English? Okay. Nǹkan tí mo try láti sọ ni wípé
English is your short time goal.
Nǹkan tí mo try láti sọ ni wípé àwọn goals wa tó jẹ́ short term, goals tí ó jẹ́ pàfẹ́ achieve, pàfẹ́ tẹ̀lé achieve. Ní kúkúrú, òun ni wọ́n òkúta ní. Then, eléyìí tó wà láàrin ni fún àwọn èèyàn tó ń ṣe business, tàbádéèyàn tó ṣe business láàrin wa, bí àwọn àgbẹ̀ àárín wa. Business goal wọn, ìkan tó fẹ́ àti pé wọ́n dáko kòkó éka kan. Then, ìkan tó ń plan láti make éka lọ́jọ́ wájú ní wọ́n níbi kòkó éka márùn-ún. That's the business goal. Then, long term goal wa. Asọ́pẹ́ ìmọ̀tẹ́ ènìyàn fẹ́, bóyá ènìyàn fẹ́ kọ́, ó fẹ́ kọ́lé mọ́ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀, asọ́pẹ́ bàbá ẹ̀kọ́ ti dàgbà ní, ó dẹ̀kọ̀ kọ́lé fún gbogbo ọmọ ẹ̀ mẹ́fà tó ní, long term goal ni. So a máa fi sí okùn tó wà lẹ́yìn pátápátá, a máa fi sí okùn tó wà ní àárín long term goal. Then tó bá jẹ́ family goal ni àti tó bá jẹ́ pé bí tọ́ ìbàbá tó ní ọmọ tí tó kọ́ fẹ́ kọ́lé fáwọn ọmọ ìfẹ́ fẹ́fà àwọn family ẹ̀ ló fẹ́ kọ́lé fún ìṣèta rẹ̀ ó máa wà lóńdà family ẹ̀. Àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé ẹ tó lè jẹ́ pé ó fẹ́ ṣe fún ara ẹ̀ ó fẹ́ ní oko éka márùn-ún fún ara ẹ̀ personal goal ẹ̀ ó máa fi sí ibi oko personal goal. Sọ ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣé ìkọ́sọ́ ìjọba
Bóyá ká ẹsẹ̀ lẹ́sìn ká máa ṣe step by step. The first thing now, ká kò fòrò wa, ká kò gbó wa. Then you can be asking. Then you now help us to know whether it is short time or long time. And assist us to put it where we are supposed to put it. Torí fèrè fífún ló yẹ kó jẹ́ first step. Láti ẹ̀kọ́ gbogbo. Next time when we have done that, then we tell us the next one.
Thank you very much, sir.
Are we going to write school? Or we are just going to write maybe business group, family content group, or business group, or we are going to write our
Business group, family group, comment at all.
Your goal that you write
Business.
is your goal that you write if you want to build the house, you write.
Is that what you are going to write on the back?
Yes.
Ṣé ti gbọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan tó ṣe? Ó ní àkọ bóyá fẹ́ kọ́ lé ní.
Yes.
Òun làwọn akọ. Ọ̀tẹ̀mí ń bèèrè pé ó yẹ ká kọ.
All those that are aborted, you need to pray and fast.
That's right.
I will win that. Those are the our lady
Okay, so everyone, I want us to come here. So, no, this is for the last part. So I want us to come all together. I want us to leave our seats. I want us to leave our seats. Yes. Because we'll be answering some questions. Okay, so are there more personal goals or family goals? Which one do we have, guys? More personal or more family? This is our personal goal and this is our personal family goal.
More in business goal.
We have more business goals. What of
Family.
followed by family? So we have more family goals than personal goals. Then we have more business goals.
Draw 13. This one is small.
We have equal family goals and equal personal goals.
I think that's 11. This one is 13. This one is 18.
That is 14.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have equal personal goals and equal family goals. So are there more business goals? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have more business goals. Are there more short-term goals than long-term goals? This is our short-term. Everything here is our short-term, and then everything here is our long-term. We have more long-term than short-term. Okay, so are there more goals? Are there, like for women, are women's goals the same as men's goals? Like are the goals the same?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, here we have female personal. Female personal. This is male. This is male. Male. We have male personal.
And all in the class.
For the family group. Then, what was the most difficult thing about identifying your goal and placing them on the line? Like, what did you find challenging when you were writing out your goal?
The long time and the short term.
Like, you were finding it difficult to calculate when you want to achieve them.
Yes.
Because you feel it is money. I can do it immediately. There's no point sending it to the bank. What other challenge? Was that it?
It's just like I said, to challenge that there seems that there's no neat compartmentalization of which one is long term and short. For instance, what is short term for me will be long term for another person.
Thank you very much. A power clap for us. Thank you. Can let us have our seat. So goals are often different at different stages of life. The goals we set ourselves often reflect where we are in our life cycle. I hope you understand that. So we'll be moving to why it is important to plan and manage money. Because we've listed our personal goals, our family goals, and our business goals. And do we all agree with me that to achieve those goals we need money? So now we'll be diving into why it is important to plan the money to achieve our goals and also how to manage the money. So can somebody, like with raising up of your hands, can you tell me why it's important to plan? I need the answer if you want to answer. Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. It's very important to plan because there's this saying that if you don't plan, then you plan to fail.
Yes.
So in order to succeed with respect to our goals and objectives, so it becomes important for us to plan towards them because the idea that if you don't plan,
Yes.
there's like one is immediately planning to fail. So it's very important that we plan to achieve success.
Thank you, sir. Power clap for him. Okay, doctor. Doctor.
Yeah, it is also very important to plan because of the scarcity of resources. The resources available, if you don't plan very well to utilize it, you might not be able to get the best of it. So, because of that scarcity of resources, it's key that we need to plan to achieve the best of the resources.
Thank you very much. A power clap for Pastor. I see you.
It's good to plan or you not plan well, the enemy will laugh at you. Like the first lecture and sister take us in giving us the power about wind. There is a Yoruba people called Tietie that fly for all. When he didn't have a strength, if he's flying, then when the wind is blowing, he will struggle with that wind. At the end, he will reach where he go. He will now say that so we have to plan so that when we started that planning, there are some people that will be watching to see our downfall. So when we plan very well, we succeed.
Yeah, thank you very much. I found out.
Give direction.
Okay.
To know what to do and not to do.
Okay, thank you very much. You found that out.
Anything that's in doing in this life is a plan. If you don't plan, the anything that you do before. Now, you already said what the maintenance of your and the money that you have, we plan on it. If you don't plan on what money that you have, everything will be matter.
Thank you very much, sir. A pound person. Okay, our future over.
I think it is important to plan because resources are limited. So, and even the time, human and financial resources are limited, so it is better we plan so that we don't plan to fail.
Thank you very much, sir. So, from everything we mentioned, we kept on naming one thing that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Because that's the next question, that what happens when you do not have a plan? You fail. And like Pastor said, the enemy will laugh at us. God not allow the enemy to laugh at us. Thank you. So, our beliefs about money are based on what we have seen, heard, and experienced in our family, among our friends in the last few years, or as we grew up. The way we behave is based on these beliefs and experiences. However, some common beliefs about money are not necessarily true and can act as a brake. They can prevent us from taking responsibilities for managing our money. For example, many people believe you have to be good at mathematics or arithmetic to manage money effectively. Is that true? That we have to know mathematics to be able to manage our money? No. Thank you very much. So I'll be asking us a few questions. So if we believe that the first question, like when I call the question, if it is true to you personally, you stand up. If you feel it's false to you, you sit down. Do we understand? Like if I answer to the question, if you believe it is true, because the true or false answer, if it is true, you stand up. If it is false, you sit down. So managing money is very complicated. Is it true?
Yes, very complicated.
Okay, let's stand up. If you feel it's true. So most of us believe that managing money is complicated. It's only barista that believes that managing money is not complicated. Barista believes managing money is not complicated. Then let's move to the next one. A person needs to be good at mathematics to manage money. Is it true or false?
False. If that is true now, every mathematician will be very, very rich.
Then my friend might not want to see me again if I earn more than them. Is it true? That's false. Then then you need Okay, so let's go to the next question. You need a lot of money if you are going to invest.
that
No,
true?
no.
Capital
If I am not heavily in debt to be able to do anything.
No, I am too.
I am too heavily in debt to be able to do anything. Is that true? Many people are too heavily in debt. Will they be able to do anything? So that means it's true to not be able to do anything if somebody is heavily in debt.
It's not true.
Do anything. Talking of the issue is anything.
Yeah.
That is helpless.
So
Cannot do
it's false.
anything. I
You
don't
must
think that's
find a way to be out of that debt.
So it's false.
It's false.
It's false.
Thank you very much. Then I have confidence in my spouse making good choice for me. Is that true? You have confidence here.
In Yoruba,
And if it's true, it's a personal question. If it's
the
true,
culture
to you.
will not allow that.
So we believe it's false.
The woman will not say that I'm the one that is giving you directions. You don't know. So you better do it yourself.
So
Maybe you are not married.
another question.
You don't have experience.
Another question. Poor people cannot save. Is it true or false? Thank you very much. So from our discussion above, anyone who can earn money can lend one of this. Hey, Pastor, our grand group, don't forget to. From our discussion above, anyone who can earn money can learn to manage it, irrespective of your personal, family, or finances. Is that true? Thank you very much.
I concur.
So now we'll be moving to assess how much your goal costs. So you need money to achieve your goals, and you need to be able to assess how much your goal will cost to achieve them. So we'll be having a small discussion. How did you work out the cost of achieving your goals? Like there are some goals. So we are supposed to discussion on how did you work out the cost of achieving your goals? Like the goals you achieved, how did you achieve it? Because most of our goals involve when you want to do anything. So how did we achieve it? How did we plan out the costs? We have anybody else? Okay, sir. Okay, what do we want to discuss with our group members? Like, we have report with 2 and 3. We want to discuss with our group members how we were able to achieve our goals. The goals we've had in the past, like probably you got married, you built a house, you're able to get an extra degree, like maybe PhD, Masters, ESC, or whatever it is that we've achieved in the past. How were we able to achieve it? I would like us to discuss it in groups.
So I would suggest that probably you can just each of the group put some
Sheet of paper now. You have you don't discuss it at all.
Okay, so let's start rounding up. Let's start rounding up our
Who is ready to present? Which group is ready?
Okay, which group wants to go first? Group 3, Group 2, Group 1. Should we start from the back? Group 1. Okay, so we need to volunteer from Group 1.
Which group one? We don't know. We don't give number. Well, yeah, you are now setting the group. After the game has started. So how do we know group one now? So is that group one? Which group one? Because the only thing is that it is group one that we eventually present because we discover that after we have made all the whatever mistake we have made now, other people are doing it. Yes, the other people are
I'll start from this table. Next, we have Group 1.
Our goal is building a 2-bedroom apartment.
Okay.
So, and the means of building the apartment is first we have to source for the money to build the apartment. Right? As a civil servant worker, we need to join cooperative and make our adjustments to that cooperative group. So that
One house, please.
we need to transfer our money to cooperative to cooperative.
Yes.
So later, after some years, when we have the intention of building the house, so we source for loan. That's a cooperative.
Okay.
Initially, we purchase the land. After the land, we continue with the construction. Then, that money taken initially won't clear enough to build the house at the land of so at the end, we need to wait for some years after completing the first round of the loan. So again, source for another one. Then we continue with the construction. At the final stage, we have this family support and friend support.
Okay, so to build the house from Group 1, a 2-bedroom flat, we have to join the cooperative and get loan from the cooperative. But how does the cooperative work?
It works.
Like, how do they run a cooperative?
as a cooperator, we need to contribute to the cooperative.
Okay, so you'll be saving. So you'll be saving
For some years, at least a year, like whatever you save, if you save times two of what you save.
Okay, so they'll give me times two. If I say, I understand.
Point of order. Please, can you help us clear your dad?
We have cabbage in that.
Please, group three, pastor, we have a rule. We have a barrister here.
Okay.
Ah.
Cabbage is in that group.
So please listen.
Madam Okoyemi, please, we need
So
your
that you can
attention.
contribute. So that you
We
can-
need your attention, please. When we listen to the other group, we respect the group because we won't like it when they are not listening to our group.
We don't want them to make inputs. Maybe where there are gaps, they can help us to
Yes.
fill it.
Thank you very much, sir. So for cooperative, you pay, is it monthly? Do you do the savings monthly?
Yes, monthly.
Monthly, then at the end of maybe a year or two, you can take double of what you save.
Yes.
So if I save 1 million, I can take 2 million.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. But how do I pay back?
You pay directly to your salary. So you'll be deducting and they will have the interest of what you get from them to that the real money that the loan and then you have the interest then you deduct it from the source every month. So you will pay every month.
But I have a savings of 1 million.
Yes.
So I will not pay interest on my 1 million and the extra one.
No, the loan you take from them.
And the loan is, you said I have access to 2 million.
Yes,
but I have saved 1 million.
yes, so you still pay on that 2 million.
Okay.
Because at the end of the year when they have their AGM, you still have your dividend of that your 1 million.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. A power clap for group 1. So group 2.
It's not loud enough.
A power clap for group 1. Group 3, you are not clapping, no. Group 3, give group 1 a power clap. Group 3, because you have KBAC on your group.
Yeah, I'm going to set up 100 hectares of country plantation.
Okay.
So at the initial stage, in our group, we are planning to have 100 hectares of country plantation. So we source out the information like the cost of.
Group three. Thank you very much. Our group in the family is a long-term one. We plan to have a power plantation like a then the family, we have a family land so that we are not procuring any land for the business. And because of the financial situation in our family, we cannot afford to buy seed, but we plan to buy seeds so that we will raise it within ourselves. We'll be able to achieve this because there are a lot of training institutes where you can learn how to raise seedling in 2-3 weeks, even at no cost. So that's our intention so that we'll be able to do this with very minimal cost for the family.
Okay, sir. So how do you intend to get the money?
So that is exactly what I'm saying. With the land that we want to use for the plantation is family land.
It's family land.
Yes, so at no cost.
Okay.
So even the plants that we want to plant on it, which is seedling, we cannot even afford to buy seeds, but we can afford to buy seed so that we will raise it to seedling. How do we do that? We need to go to some training institute, which is almost free of the land, to learn how to raise seeds so that we can plant it ourselves and raise it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So one thing about everything we've said total is for group 1, they want to build a house. They have to count their cost first, know the amount they can use to build the house before building it, and how they can raise capital is to save in the cooperative so that they can get double of the money. And for group 2, themselves, head by head, 1 million. Odogu group. Then group three, they want to use family land. They are doing zero capital investment.
Ah,
So
that one is dangerous.
And it's not possible.
it's
It's
not
not zero.
That one is
Very
that
minimal.
one is dangerous.
They will kill
To
themselves.
build on the family, I would advise that they should do the needful to ensure that the family head and the secretary of the family approve before they build that house.
Even the women in the family, the husband will not allow.
okay. Let's move to the next slide, which is make a saving plan. Let's open to page 18 of our training guide. So I want somebody to read for us. Page 18. Yes, who would like to read for
Sorry,
us?
what page?
Page 18 of our training guide.
Make a saving plan to achieve your goals.
Yes.
Do you know the cost of your goals? If you do, write the cost beside the goals you have written or drawn above. If you don't, it is very important that you find out. It is the only way to know how much money you need to achieve your goals. Meanwhile, you can indicate an approximate cost that you can correct later. Then prioritize your goals, indicating I for the most important, O for the second most important, and so on. Saving plan. Kofi has reviewed his project. He would like to buy a suit for the wedding of his friend, Afe, and buy a new smartphone for himself. He also plans to migrate to Europe to play professional soccer with a club. He has been to the Public Employment Center where he has given adequate information on what it will cost him to migrate. Kofi has assessed the cost of each project and set dates for when he would like to achieve his goals. He has calculated the amount he needs to save each month for this purpose. Kofi has drawn up what we call a saving plan. This has given him a clear picture of what he needs to save each month to achieve his goals.
Thank you very much. So let's move to page 19. I hope you understand the text. So let's look at Emeka's saving plan in page 19. So in his saving plan, we have the first heading, my goals, date when I want to achieve my goals, cost of my goal, number of months before the date of the achievement of my goal, other sources of finance, how much I need to save each month to achieve my goal. So short-term goal, less than 12 months. Medium-term goals, 1 to 3 years, while long-term goals is more than 3 years. Then the total amount I need to save every amount to achieve my goals. So for Emeka's short-term goals, what is his short-term goal? To buy a suit. Then date when he wants to achieve the goal. March this year. So how much cost? What's the cost of his goal? 300 cedis is 3,000 naira. Then number of months before the date of the achievement. 3 months. That means Emeka is probably in December making his plan. Then how much is he going to save per month to buy the suit? 100 cedis, which is 1,000 naira. Then what is his midterm goals?
To buy a smartphone.
To buy a smartphone. Date when he wants to achieve it?
January next year.
January next year. The cost of his goal is what? 600 cedis. So number of months before the date of achievement? 12 months. Then how much he needs to save each month to achieve his goal? 50 cedis. Then the long-term goal is what?
To migrate to play football.
To migrate to Europe to play football. Dates when he wants to achieve it. January, 3 years time. Then what's the cost of the travel? 500 cedis. How many months to achieve the goal? 36 months. Then what are the other sources of finance that he has? Then what aside from that? What's the loan from family and friends? Then personal savings. So how much is he going to pay per month? So total amount he needs to save every month to achieve all his goal is what? 250 cedis, which is 100 cedis to buy suits, 100 cedis per month to buy suits. Then 100 cedis per month for his travel and 50 cedis per month for his smartphone, which makes it 250 cedis. So I would like us to also do the same thing Emeka did by calculating our own saving plan. Okay, doctor.
As beautiful and simple as this presentation is, it's not realistic.
Why did you say that, sir?
The element of inflation is not incorporated here.
It's not.
All things being equal, maybe probably in Ghana, the economy is stable.
Okay, sir.
But without if this one will be realistic in Nigeria, whereby pricing changes per second.
Observation.
So that is just it.
Observation.
Okay,
So
sir.
I'm expecting the color to take an element of that
The
inflation.
inflation. Okay, sir.
That's my own.
Thank you
personal-
very much.
So I want to say that there is no plan that is cast in stone,
Okay.
and that even when you have cost like this, that's why we call it indicative cost.
Okay.
So the cost element is not cast in stone; it is just an indicative cost. Like it is likely to go up and it's also likely to come down if it happens.
Yes.
But it's not that when you see cost like this, it's not cast in stone. It's not that it must be that cost.
Yes.
So it's just indicative of the trend of the cost that may likely happen.
Thank you, sir. Like Emeka's travel to Europe. Europe is a continent and not a country. So there are some countries that they can even take with 5 million naira or 6 million naira, you can get to the location in Europe. While there are some places in Europe that if you don't have 36 million or 50 million, you can't go. So it depends on whatever it is that we want to achieve. I understand the part of inflation, how everything goes up and down on a daily basis. But it's still important that we save. So that when we want to get those things, like a smartphone that he wants to get, inflation can happen that his budget was 65,000 naira, and then by the time he goes to the market, he saw 120,000 naira. That's like times 2 of what he budgeted. But he can still get a fairly neatly used phone for 60,000 naira that he's going to achieve. But the first thing is he has a saving plan and he's saving. So I would like us to make our own savings plan. Our long term, our short term, our short term, the cost, other sources of finance. You want to get a loan from family and friends, you want to get loan from cooperatives, or you have an uncle that can sponsor, like Emeka has a sister.
For the group or
No, personally. It's personally.
For the same projects.
Large sum of money, what can you do for your goals that need a huge amount of money? What can you do if you don't have that huge amount all of a sudden to set aside? What is it that you can do?
You can put them in phases.
You can put them in phases. Okay. Thank you, sir. Then who else? Who else?
You can be saving towards the goal.
Can be saving towards the goal. Thank you very much, man. So I would like us to
you can also prioritize your goal.
Prioritize our goal. Thank you, sir. So I'd like us to note this, that taking out a loan rather than changing what is in your column is not a valid solution. If you are not able to set aside the sum of money you need, how will you be able to repay that loan? Like it's saying that if you want to take a loan, instead of you prioritizing your goals, like as doctor said, taking a loan is not a good idea, because if you are not able to set aside that money for you to save, how can you set aside the same money to pay back the loan? So the proverb here says, a penny with a penny slowly becomes a pie. Like what Group 1 gave us earlier. Group 1 said we want to build a 2-bedroom flat, and then we have to put it in milestones, whereby you save in the cooperative, you buy your land. After buying your land, it might take you a while to save up to start the foundation. Then after the foundation, you might save up another time to start putting it up to probably the lintel level, and then you do it milestone by milestone, gradually, and then you are able to achieve your 2-bedroom flat. So we'll be moving to our key messages, which is I want to know if we've been able to achieve all this in our training today. So I'll need an answer if it is a yes that we've been able to achieve this goal. Goals are generally easier to achieve if you think ahead and gather all the information you need to take. You need to take a well-information decision. Have we been able to achieve this in our lesson today? That goals are gradually easier to achieve if we think ahead and we plan it out. Yes. Some goals can be achieved quickly, other than take years or even decades. Do we agree to that?
Yes.
Then defining one's goal and making the difference between myth and reality in setting our goals make it easier for us to reach our goal. Is that true?
Yes.
It is important to seek reliable information in assessing the value and the reality in setting goals. Setting goals makes it easier for us to reach them. Like seeking the reliable information we need in achieving our goals. Have we been able to establish that in our lesson?
Yes.
That we need to count our costs in all our goals. Then keeping your goals in mind is a sure way to achieve your success. Is that true? Making a saving plan helps us to achieve them more easily. Yes. Is that true?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Do we have any question for this session? Do we have any questions?
So two participatory
Thank you, sir.
and straight to the answer.
Thank you very much. So I want us to give ourselves a power clap. So now we've come to the end of this session. Thank you very much. Thank you.